Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lokesh Kapoor and you are watching DroidCrunch. In this video, we are going to see how we can create or build pop-ups using Elementor page builder. We will see the importance of pop-ups on websites, and we shall see how we can customize them, style them based on the website, and how we can make them interactive, how we can use meta values or dynamic values in the pop-up, and we will also see how we can dynamically hide the pop-up or some information in the pop-up based on various conditions, and all that we shall be doing using the Elementor page builder and some other plugins I will let you know. So let's get started. First of all, I have installed and activated Elementor page builder on my WordPress website. I am using a staging website using Inst WP. Inst WP is a service that allows you to create staging websites, SAAS, host your websites. There are multiple services as of now. When I started, it was only a platform for majorly staging sites, and I am sticking to that. But there are tons of different use cases as of now. You can also earn money if you're an agency or you make websites for your clients. So it opens up lots of possibilities as of today. So let's quickly resume to our video. First of all, I will go to the template section on my WordPress website, and here in the theme builder or in the save templates, you can see all your templates. Let me click over here, and here I can add a new template. I'll choose a pop-up because we are going to build a pop-up. Name your pop-up something that you can recognize with. I majorly use the name of the template that I create, and I use V1 or V2 based on how many relevant templates I have created in the past. So it is the first pop-up I'm creating, so that's why I have used V1. So now let's create a template or pop-up. So just because we chose pop-up, it will show you all the pop-ups in the library first, so that you can start building your pop-ups right away. Like here are tons of pop-ups. Some of them are centered, aligned or in the center. Some of them have some right sidebar kind of, they come up from the right, and some of them have forms inside them like this or this, and some of them are kind of a menu. So you click them, you open up the menu. It can also have a search bar, or it is essentially having a navigation menu widget. And yeah, you can use them for showing sale offers. You can use them for menu. You can use them for a sidebar. You can use them for lead generation. They like this as well. So you can also use them for newsletter purpose as well, for giveaways and anything. There are multiple ways you can use them based on your need, and using the template right away gives you adaptability, gives you authority or power to customize them based on your needs, and you get everything already set up. But I will choose to create from the scratch. And that's very easy. You just close this window over here and you get this option. Here you can add widgets and everything. Clicking on the settings will give you all the pop-up settings over here, where you can adjust its width, you can set its height, fit to content, fit to screen or whatever. You can set its position. You want to set it left side or fit to screen, so it now becomes the left sidebar kind of a pop-up. You can adjust its width so it gets like this. And you can also make it right aligned. So these are for sidebar pop-ups. And when you set it to fit to content, and you set it to middle aligned, and here vertically middle aligned or centered vertical, now it is a general pop that you see mostly on websites. So now we have entrance animations over here as well. So for example, you have a button and you can set the link as a pop-up. So when you use a sidebar pop-up over here like this, what you will notice that if you have a button over here, if you link this pop-up to this button, now when you will press it, it will trigger the first entrance animation. So for example, it is slide in towards the right. So if it is like this, then when you click this button, it will come from the it will slide in from the right, for the right side bar it is, but here you will slide in left. Okay, so maybe you will need to check what suits for the animation. But yeah, this is how you can integrate animation, button trigger and a pop-up to create a nice sidebar that holds your logo, your navigation menu, and maybe a button or some information or social icon, something. So yeah, now let's quickly switch it to content, set it to center. Maybe for example, we can show some dynamic information using the post itself. So what we can do, we can add widgets based on that. For example, we'll add a heading widget. My heading widget will hold the post content. Okay, post title, I can say. I will say that before you are reading our post titled this, after for more than 1 minute, okay, or maybe for more than 30 seconds. Now what I will do, I will style it a little bit. You can style it from the style menu or style tab in the heading widget. I will adjust some size of it like this. Okay, and I will add a button widget as well like this. Grab my voucher, I can say. Okay, I can set it to middle align. You can give containers some specific values for the adjustments, but I would prefer to use this pop setting to give the values. So you can give some padding or margin to your entire pop-up using that, and it's more comfortable and useful. And I also give it some border radius like this, and I will set its animation to slide it up and slide down like this. Exit animation, it will come fast. Okay, 0.4 seconds. Okay, if the user is reading this post for more than 10 seconds, you're reading a post titled this for more than 10 seconds, and I'll also add a line. Say you are 100,000th user reading this post. You are, I can say, 1000th user reading our post more than 10 seconds. Okay, here I can say congratulations instead, and I will adjust its text as well. To the congratulations, I can set green, and here I can set black color so that it matches to the message. And I can set its width maybe 550 over here, and I will adjust its justification. Okay, like this. Now it's a bit ready. You will also have to customize this pop-up for multiple layouts. okay, so that it looks good for tablet and also for the mobile screens. For the mobile screens, what you can do, you can go to the settings tab and set its width to maybe view width, okay, and here you can set it to 85 or maybe 90, okay. So now you will have 5 view width on left and 5 view width on the right and 90 view width for the pop-up width, okay. So that looks good to me. And you can also set its vertical alignment to the bottom as well if you want, for the mobile as well, and you can give some margin from the bottom as well, okay. It's like 20 for example. On desktop it will remain the same, okay. So this is how you can do it. You can also add an image if you want to. For example, here you can add an image, you can change the image, you can set any image. Maybe I can use this image for this purpose as well. You can use any, you will have to customize it. Maybe I will add some masking. Looks good, okay. I have used a plugin for the masking, so you can ignore it. Yeah, so the pop-up is ready. Now let's come over to the conditions, okay. Click on here. Now you will see display conditions, triggers and advanced rules. Just click on the display conditions. All have on this side. So conditions will be generated from here. You want to show it on the entire site or on a singular pages. I can see singular pages. On the posts, all the posts, this pop-up will be showed. The trigger would be on load, okay, within 10 seconds, right? Because we have written that you are reading this post for about 10 seconds, so you are the 10,000th user who has, you know, read this post for that long, okay. You can also set it for the scrolls. So if user, you know, scrolls up to like 80% to 50%, you can show a pop-up. You can set to scroll on element, maybe it's the button, and when the person comes on that button when scrolling, you can set that button as selector, give it a selector and set it here, and then it will work for that purpose as well. You can also set it to a button, okay. On click of a button, you can set it after inactivity, and you can also set it on a page exit intent, okay. Conditions are same, and here you can set the advanced rules. Show after the X page views, X sessions, how many sessions and how many times, you know, for the X times, you know, per day, you can say on open, okay. So this is for a times purpose. So it will have a limit, like if it is has shown for that amount of time, it will not show more than that. Then it says when arriving from a specific URL, if user is coming from, for example, product page of your on your website, you can show this pop-up, okay. Show when arriving from, okay, some external URLs, search engines or internal links. You can remove internal links and you can keep to search engines and external links. So this pop-up will be shown only when the user is coming from external links or search engines. So when the user will be coming from the internal links, the pop-up wouldn't be shown in this case. Now you have hide for the logged in users. You can hide the pop-up when the user is logged in. You can show on specific devices, show on specific browsers. You can set to all browsers or some custom browsers you want to show or hide, okay. And then you have to, you can, you know, schedule the date and time for the pop-up, so it will show only between this specific time. You can set time zone, you can set based on the visitor time or based on the site time. Site time is a time that you set in your WordPress settings, okay. It is having GMT 5+ or whatever, you have all bunch of options, so it will be set based on that. Server time you can say or something. Now when done, click on the save in the settings. Now it is done. Now let us go to our website and open up any post. So I will open the post from here. I will wait for 10 seconds. Okay, before it opens, I can also use, I have used the meta information, just the colored box. Here you can see, congratulations, you are 10,000th user reading your post titled colored title box for more than 10 seconds. Okay, grab my voucher. So we saw how we can use the dynamic conditions to show or hide the pop-up. We also saw how to use the dynamic value. Okay, not only post title, you can use any value whatsoever in the pop-up. So if you are showing on a single post page, you can use value based on the post meta. I duplicate it and let me show you. So you can use all bunch of values, post custom field, you can select and show any post key, okay, using the meta. So this gives a more personalized behavior, or more personalized text and more personalized pop-up on your website. You can also say that this product has been sold this much of time, after 10 seconds the user is on the website. So this can also increase your sales if you have an e-commerce website. So you can use pop-ups the way you want and how you want. Customizing the pop-ups is very easy. You have all bunch of options to customize the pop-ups. You have all general settings and styling options. Set, you want to set an overlay, you can also set kind of this gradient over here, right? You can set its type to radial or linear. You can also have a close button inside or outside as well. Okay, you can set the position of your button, okay, on your pop-up. You can also set the color of your buttons like this. You can set also the background color, you can set its sizing, right? So everything is there. You can customize and have the pop-up that you want. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Before we end, let me also show some advanced options that are over here. You can also show close button after. So for example, you want to hide the button so that the user may not close the pop-up right away when it is opened, so that you can avoid using some specific value in seconds. For example, 20 seconds. For 20 seconds the close button will not be shown to the users. So ideally you should go with probably 4 or 5 seconds, or you should consider the average reading time or average time you want your users to put into your pop-up. Maybe you can hide everything behind like this, so that user can only see the content in the pop-up, and then you can use 4 or 5 seconds, and that would be fine. You cannot automatically close after a specific time, and you can prevent closing when the user clicks on the overlay like this. This is the overlay, this gradient. So if I click on this overlay, the pop-up shouldn't be closed. If you click on this, it wouldn't. You can also prevent closing on escape button. So many people know that escape button closes the pop-up. So if the user is veteran in that in that thing, then he will probably escape and escape the clicking on the escape, and will avoid seeing the pop-up or close the pop-up using escape button. So you can prevent that. You can disable page scrolling when the pop-up is up. You can avoid multiple pop-ups to open. You can have an accessible navigation to allow keyboard tab navigation for accessibility. You can open by selector. You can set a selector if you want to open a pop-up on selector click, and then you have some margin and padding for your pop-up. You can set a CSS class, and you can customize further your pop-up using this custom CSS options. So you will need Elementor Pro to do all this, And yeah, there are a lot of options to make a better pop-up in this Elementor widget. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to have more conditions, you can use dynamic visibility plugin or dynamic plugin that allows you to have more control in terms of visibility of your pop-up, like dynamic users, the post values, if the post has a specific value, then to show or hide. So many things are possible or unlocked with that plugin, so you can also consider using that as well. So if you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for watching more videos like this. See you in the next one.